Well done, guys. I'm very proud of you all. We had like half a minute of fuel left at that. God, that felt good. And everybody survived too. Oh, that's wonderful. So the mid-upper got its quad. Oh, we need to do our systems, don't we? So 5,000, bloody hell. That one is much more important. This one's highest. This is also important. We need to get the radar at some point. But let's have a look at what the last mission is. Is Operation Avalanche. This is the big one. You'll be supporting our boys' invasion of the mainland. Stay on your toes and Godspeed. Sicily beach defense. Enemy aircraft are harassing our boys. Oh, we have to kill all the enemy aircraft. And this one we have to go take a picture. Let's go do this one. Whew. Jesus. That was a rough mission, but we got through it and we didn't actually lose anybody, so I'm very proud of everybody that. Choose lean ability, raise the gear. Whew. This one should be a little bit easier, you would hope, but that never seems to be the way it goes in Bomber Crew. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this whole crew has PTSD now, but it is how it is. Oh, Jesus. Oh, level off, level off. That's an ME-262, that has to be dealt with. So it's AP ammo time. It's steadily time. Screw him up, Steaders. Well done. Oof. That could have been a lot worse. Luckily it wasn't. Right, let's get up high. We're only going high towards the targets, and then we'll have to go low. Alright, who got hurt? Steadily got hurt a little bit. Alright, go heal. Actually, no, let's just get Llama over there. Llama can go heal them. But having that upgraded radar helps a lot. I just don't think we're ever going to be able to have the money to pay for it. Yeah, you can see, as you said, right on the cockpit glass right here. Jay took it. Jay took a full frontal. Right, well done, Llama. Let's get everybody nice and ready for battle. We should be going towards the targets. Beautiful. Alright, back you go, Llama. Well done. I feel like to be able to keep a beachhead alive, I'd have to be pretty low to the ground. So maybe medium altitude is required here. We'll have to see. It's either medium or low. It's definitely not high, whatever happens. So we're nowhere near the beachhead right now, so now it's just keeping alive. Or staying alive, I should say. Alright, one's hit. Another thing as well that we didn't have on the last mission, which was kind of surprising, we didn't have a single failure when it came to the systems. Apart from right at the beginning, so that was a good sign too. Who the hell are these guys? Let's just bring in the Mustangs so they can clean up some of these guys below us. Kevlar can get his AP going, try to take this guy out before he does anything. Nice. Should be pretty close to the combat area. You can see all of them below me, so this is why I'm calling in the Mustangs, to try and help with these guys. Hello, boys. Nice shooting, Malice. That was a pretty good shot. Looks like the 50s are actually doing a lot of work. There is actually kind of a game like this for tanks in development. It's called Armored Battle Crew. I'd definitely say give it a look. I've been playing it. It's pretty fun. I'll probably make some content around it at some point. We're going to have to go down to medium altitude now. Now that we have the Mustangs here, we have to use them to great effect. So let's do that real quick. Let's get Malice focus firing. Let's also get these two focus firing too. There we go. Lean is recharged. Perfecto. Nice. So there's only 2 fighters left, and hopefully we'll be able to see soon. Like fuel-wise, we have more than 60. Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna have to go low. Let's use auto tag just for now, just so I don't forget. Mustangs are already going in. Llama is becoming better and better at the good old waist gunner position. Even though he is definitely a healer first, a gunner second, he's still doing an immense job. Where's this last guy? There you are. Oh, it's a 262. We definitely need to have that penned. Right, AP. Go ahead, Kevlar, screw him up. Come on, Kevils. Take him out. Ooh, I trusted him there, and he definitely paid off. So let's just keep making sure these ships are okay. We're okay on the good old fuel department. And the Mustangs are recharging now, so that's good. Armored Battle Crew. It's on Steam, I believe. Alright, here we go. Let's try and keep these things alive. Let's just focus on steadily. So your focus should be back up too, so let's use that. Oh god. I thought it was going to crash into me then. I was like, can they do that? That's never happened before. God, that would have been worrying. But we dealt with it, so that's good. Right, enemy beachhead has been spotted, so we have to destroy battleships. Okay, so let's go deal with that. We're going to have to move Rocker out of his position. Oh god, Jay. Okay, Llama, go heal Jay now. We can't lose Jay. He's our, obviously he's our pilot, so if we lose Jay, we've got a real issue. I think it takes 2 bomb drops to be able to kill a battleship. So before we do anything, we're going to go do the optional recon. There we go. So I should get steadily on the controls. Just make sure to conserve fuel while we're not getting attacked. Alright, here we go. Just need to take a photo here, we don't need to drop anything. Malice has been hit hard. Right, there we go. Oh, really? Okay. Right, Malice, you just go get yourself healed real quick. Because Malice has the healing ability, so he'll heal within seconds, so it's not too much of an issue. As long as he doesn't get hit too hard. Alright, see, there you go. He's ready to go. And, so Llama, let's also heal steadily now. make sure he's okay. We can see the 2 battleships over there. It's just the plane's too slow. We'll get to them eventually. How much is it on Steam? I'm not sure, but we do have a Humble Bundle referral link to it. I think it's probably around $20 Canadian or $20 US. So if the person to contact is Matrix if you want a referral link to Humble Bundle in order to get it. But yeah, it's not that expensive. It also goes on offer pretty much every sale. It's definitely worth it. This is the expansion we're playing right now. So, alright, here we go. I gotta kind of wait for these things to stop, otherwise we're gonna just miss, which is not good. We nearly have the lean back up as well. Here we go. There's one of them stopped. No, he hasn't. Are you even gonna turn in time, plane? No. What is this nonsense? Like, get on that one. Yeah, like... There's one down. Let's try and get this one. Look at that turn! Right, there we go. Perfect! Alright, let's get home. Well done, Rocket. Well done, everybody. Right, let's get everybody back to their positions. Steadily get up here. Rocker, get back here. And we should be good. It's night time, so CK can actually stargaze and he'll be fine. We have plenty of fuel. And everybody is doing well. Is there a Pacific DLC, or is this only in the European theatre? This is in Italy right now. So, yeah, North Africa to Italy, and then the other campaign is from Britain into Europe. So, no, there's no Pacific, unfortunately. Maybe at some point. I'm not really sure what the devs' decision is when it comes to supporting the game. I don't know whether they're done with supporting the game, or whether they want to add more to it. We're getting to high altitude. It's taking a little bit of time, but we'll get there. The main thing is we're on the way home. There's a lot of chatter on the radio, which kind of worries me. But these are the times that we just have to make sure we're healed up, we're ready to go, because we're probably going to get attacked. Right, let's see. So we have all of our abilities ready. CK should be able to keep us going home. We have 30 minutes of fuel left, so we have plenty of fuel. We have plenty of everything. So we're in a good place. The music's very nice. I like the music in this one. It's much nicer than the one where you use the Lancaster. So the Lancaster one's very aggressive. Yeah, it does seem way easier, which is kind of worrying. I'm wondering what they're gonna throw at me now. Like the mission difficulties are definitely a little bit whack. Like it'll say this is very hard, and it'll be like piss easy if you play it correctly. But if you do it slightly wrong, like let's say you go into this area, it will become a lot harder. A lot of it is about, you know, maneuverability and what altitude you're at and all of that stuff. So, yeah. But I do agree. Like I've had missions which are low risk where I've been shot down unceremoniously. And then I've had missions which are very hard, like this one, which just seemed like a cakewalk. So, yeah, it is it is a little bit all over the place when it comes to that. But the last one we did, the operations are kind of like the main missions of the campaign. So they're either supposed to be slightly harder, but in my experience they've been a hell of a lot easier. Just because of the fact that normally I'm a little bit overgraded for them, so I have better guns than I should have and all of this stuff. Here we go though. This is where it can all go tits up real quick. Let's see if they want to come in. Yep, here they come. Alright, Malice, this is all up to you, brother. Let's get you on the AP. Okay, Kevlar, you on the AP too. Looks like we have 2 twin engines, that can be a bit of an issue. Got Malice. Alright, 1 down. Whoa, Mustang, calm your tits. Alright. Jesus. Little bit aggressive there, just slightly aggressive. We took a little bit of damage, but nothing to be worried about. Just get steadily healed up. We should be pretty close to the airfield, yeah, we can make our descent. Now that we've got the Mustangs here, we'll be fine. There we go. And Deso, you can go heal too. So we took no damage to our we took no damage to our machine. We have plenty of fuel this time. You know, we have a lot of Mustang support. We took down everything, and that was a very hard mission, you know? A lot easier than what we saw before. I just wanted to make sure I was the right height before I went down, so that's why we're doing a little bit of a regroup. But I think this system works the best with Steadley being the engineer/gunner, and then Rocker being the bombardier/engineer, and then everybody else. You know, Pokey's pretty much, if a system fails, he can go fix some stuff, and then everybody else, like Kevlar's the same, but, you know, Llama and Malice are our 2 healers. I think that works the best. Our guys are nearly all full level. Even Rocker, which I think is the newest member of the crew. Yeah, I think the upgrades helped, because it just means that the systems fail less. Let's see, did I make anything? Ah, beauty, so we're at 11,000 now, good stuff. So the recon photo worked, we actually got some money out of it. Okay, so now we should be able to upgrade our guns. Or at least that's the idea. Do I go quad 50? Or quad 30? I think I go... Radar upgrade's 15k, so we're not there yet. If I can get the guns upgraded and just get them done so they're kind of out of sight, out of mind, I think that's probably the better thing to do. So this is a bit of a risk, but I think it's the way to go. We're pretty much fully upgraded on the guns that I want. So quad 30 in the back, quad 50 on the bottom, and quad 30 on the top. The wastes, I suppose we could upgrade, but next we need to do the electrical system, we need to do the radar, and then eventually the extinguishers. So we're in a pretty good place with this plane again. Like, I'm feeling confident. And the reason why I went for the bottom 50s... I don't want to do that one. Let's do the supply drop. The reason why I went for the bottom 50s is because we're going to be going high altitude a lot, right? So it makes sense to... It makes sense to put it on the bottom. We could maybe add some quad 50s on the back. That might be an idea too. Let's just use the Lean Plus. Also, since it's daylight, it might be a little bit harder for CK to actually see what he's doing. We can also add some armored engines so they don't fall off as easily. That is probably what I want to work on as well. But radar's the big upgrade. The other upgrade as well is the electrics. So once we get them done, we're good. So when you lose a plane, what happens? Do you lose the entire game, or you just set back quite a ways? You don't lose the entire game, but let's say you lose your whole crew and your whole plane. You'll get given a plane which has okay stats, like to commensurate to the level that you are in the game, and then you will have to get a fresh crew. So you'll have to, you'll normally be worse than what you already have, so you'll have to work from that. But also, you know, it doesn't leave you in the dust. It just makes, you know, it just makes it so you have to grind a little bit more. We definitely have more guns. I can definitely feel, you know, all the more guns that we have. Right, let's use the AP. Or not. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, if it's daytime, so if I go to high altitude and it's night, you can see that there's this visibility thing down here which has stars. If you have a navigator which doesn't have the ability to see through the stars or see by the stars, then you can't go to high altitude really during the night or day because you won't be able to navigate. So the moment that you get that though, it just makes everything a hell of a lot easier when it comes to moving about. Your missions over time increase in difficulty commensurate to how good your plane and crew is. So right now, a lot of the missions that I'm playing is like the end campaign missions, right? So they're pretty hard. But as you saw before, when we were getting some like mediums and easy missions, that was because the plane was not in the best state. So it shows that the missions do get harder as you, you know, as you get a better plane and a better crew. Oh, Jesus. Let's go that way. I want to stay away from that radar. If I run into this set, I'm not too bothered. I can just use Malice to bap him. Steadily, time to use the AP. Okay, that's good. Yes, they do. The main mission doesn't adjust, but the missions, like kind of like the other missions do, yes. Alright, so we're gonna go around like this, just so we miss all of this rubbish. Also might drop to medium altitude, because I'm pretty sure I have to go low to drop these supplies. We have plenty of fuel, which is good, so I don't have to worry too much. I just want to dodge the radar so I don't get hit too badly. Alright, let's go low. It's only it's 2 Falcos, so I'm not too worried about them doing too much damage to me. Should be pretty easy to deal with. I feel like my guys are just really wasting ammo. Like, they don't seem to be hitting anything at all. Alright, here we go. So let's get looped onto the target. Right, there's one down. The other one's on fire. Let's try and finish that off. ETA is 1 minute. 1 minute to target. Hopefully there's no flak or anything around this area. Yeah, we're gonna preemptively call in Mustangs, because that's obviously gonna be an issue. We're gonna have to go through radar in order to drop this, so that means we're gonna get attacked by stuff. There's nothing we can do about it, just is how it is. Right, I can see the beacon. So let's get Rocket to his position. You can see where we have to drop. You see that beacon there? That's gonna be where we're gonna have to drop these supplies. Right, here we go. Slap bang in the middle. So a game where it's like this but co-op. I feel like a first-person World War II. I know that there is a there's a submarine game that is like this, like that, where it's also co-op. I don't really know too much about it though. I know a few people have been talking about it, but that's about it. Alright, here we go. Actually, let's just get between these. Since we haven't set off the radar, I think we should try our best to not set off the radar, since it will kind of kick us in the ass if we do. So we might as well just go over here. There's no reason not to. And we should be out of its range by then. Come on, there we go. Yeah, Wolfpack. No, I don't think there is one in Bombers. I mean, the closest experience you're going to get in something like that is IL-2, you know, that game series. Let's just dodge all these radars. Enemy fighters are still spotted though. Just got to make sure to deal with them. Malice's job will be sorted. Right, let's head for home now. Let's go that way instead. It looks like they took out one, which is good. We still have two to sort out. Oh my god, the 50s were a good idea. Jesus Christ, that guy died in like seconds. This dude's already on fire. Yep, the 50s are doing work. I hope eventually they actually take this guy out. Like, I don't really want to have to use like a bunch of stuff on him. But we are going the right way, which is good. We can just use lean once again. Hey Flamestar, nice to see you. And also thanks for the follow, egg roll. It's very kind of you. Suppose we could go down to medium altitude. We'll do it in a little bit, there's no rush. Got plenty of fuel, we've got plenty of stuff. Maybe we wait for the Mustangs to be recharged before we do it. So I've got a feeling we're going to get jumped. God, he's so close to dying. It's insanely close to dying. Our enemy fighters spotted. Let's see if these are 163s or not. Right, Mustangs are nearly ready. You know what, let's go to medium. I mean, we can deal with these guys. Also get some points under our belts. Oh, that's a 262. Didn't do any damage to anyone though, so that's good. If he comes behind us, we got good old Kevlar. Should be able to use the AP on him, take him out. .262's coming in again, steadily. Ooh. I think it might be worth having some 50s on the top for those situations as well. There we go. Alright, home sweet home. Another successful mission. We got the supplies to the guys who need it. And we're able to get back home. Good stuff. Now this, I would definitely say this expansion, we've done a hell of a lot better keeping people alive than we did in the first one. Like in the Lancaster. Even though I think this one is slightly harder. Just because of the money situation. I think everything else is easier on it. Just the amount of gunners that you have, just the amount of people that you have and skills. Just makes it easier. Even came home with 29 minutes of fuel, or 30. Crazy. Another successful mission for the Mark IV. I'd definitely say we're nearly there when it comes to the ability of the machine. Beautiful stuff. Let's just see what we have on the agenda. Need to upgrade the aircraft again. So yeah, I think we put the fiddies on top. We do have the weight for it. So there we go. So we got fiddies on the bottom, fiddies on the top, and 30s in the back. And then, so we need the electrical system and the radar, are the last two real upgrades that we need for this Mark IV. Bloody hell, not the radar again. I don't want to do any of these missions. The radar one is incredibly hard. I suppose we could go do the airfield. This is probably the furthest mission we've done to date. Should be fine though. So when it comes to weaponry, the only thing that would be nice is I suppose some 50s on the back, or you know, we could at the end of the day like try and actually upgrade these guys if we really needed to. Oh, come on. There you go. Let's get the focus on, take these guys out before they can do anything. Malice, that is some horrific shooting, brother. I don't know how, but we didn't kill anybody on the first run. Come on, Malice, take him out now. Alright, well done. Beautiful. Okay. First group dealt with. We're getting to high altitude now. There's the boot. Some make sure everything is good. And now we just have to, you know, chill. Make sure that we stay on target. Keep using the lean ability. It's going to be a long road this time. We just got to keep leaning. Just got to keep chilling. Making sure to get to the target. If at any point, you know, you have any questions, this would be the time to do it, since there's going to be a bit of a lull as we go from North Africa to Italy. It's going to take a while. This is probably still not as long as some of the European missions, though, or, sorry, Britain to Germany missions. The other question is, where's the sun? So it should be night soon. Free game? No, this isn't a free game. Does the lean plus also slow your speed? I don't think so. Otherwise it would be kind of you know, there'll be no real reason to use it, right? Because if it slows your speed and also, you know, made it so you use less fuel, then it wouldn't really make a lot of sense. Maybe it does slow your speed a little bit. What low tier boats do you think would be good to help pad out the USN's TT and War Thunder outside of typical types of boats, that is across the entire TT? I mean mines. Something that can hold mines. Mines in general is a mechanic I would like to see expanded upon. So any small boats that can deposit them around the place. You could also look into frigates and stuff like that as well, but I'm not sure how. I don't think they would be lower tier. Right, so we're not over Italy yet, we're getting there though. Whatever happened to the feature? I don't know. Guessing they decided to work on other stuff. Oh, okay, we're okay. Like, it may have been that how there was a lot of people who wanted larger ships, so maybe instead of focusing on stuff like mines and anti-ship missiles, they decided to work on the larger ships. I don't know. I would love to see it though. Alright, there we go. I think it's worth radioing for recon now. I think we're over Italy. That's a big think though. Ooh, hello. These things have been paying off recently, so I think going for them is probably something to do. Oh, it's a ship. Come on. There we go. How is it too blurry? It's 100%. Come on, finish the last one. Beautiful. God damn. Well done, boys. Just tearing apart everything. Yeah, the depth charges seem completely useless. I have no idea why they were added in such a large way. Right, there we go. Right, Mustangs are here, so let's go towards the target. I know we're running into quite a barrage, but that's okay. Can go back up to higher altitude. Rocker, get back here. Let's try and get out of this flak so we don't take a bunch of damage that we don't need to. God, fucking fuel is a real issue. Pretty close to the target area though. Also seems to be a snapshot we can take here. Hey Cookie. At least we have the Mustangs in support. And let's go back to medium. Otherwise I can already tell CK is gonna constantly whine about not being able to see, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. I think my auto tag should be back up. Yeah, auto tag actually comes back up really fast, so that's good. Right, here we go. Seems to be a bunch of pictures we have to take here. That's okay though. Malice is gonna have to work overtime here, in my opinion. Let's just keep the bombs on board. There's one photo done. There we go. Let's just get this one done too. I saw the other one take off. You can't fool me. There we go. Let's get back to base. High altitude it is. Whoa, brother. Calm. God damn it. There we go. And let's just get the auto tag feature on. Let's get Malice focused and firing. And let's get Rocker to save some fuel. Right, Kevlar also focus. Oh, beautiful. Alright, well done guys. Keep it up. Looks like we've dealt with the fighter threat. What I actually want to do, since in my opinion we will have enough fuel for this, I do want to go over here. Oh crap, we have to defend ships. One of our wheels is hit as well. I don't want this to happen. Ah! This is where we lose a wheel. Where do we even have to defend them? Right, where are the ships? Probably shouldn't be going low here. Let's just say medium altitude. I mean, there is no use for them in the game, so therefore I see it as a waste of time. I think I came down a little bit early there. I don't think I needed to. Just means that we take a little bit of extra damage when we don't need to. Well, the thing is, when you're at high altitude, the majority of the time anyway, your bottom turret isn't really hitting anything as well. Like, it seems like the fighters just go more in a defensive posture. Should probably call the Mustangs in, actually. Kind of forgot about them. The reason why I put 50 cals in the top turrets was so we have a little bit more length, because what was happening was the fighters were getting close enough in order to hit us before we were able to fire back. So with this new setup, that shouldn't happen. You can see how they're not really getting any shots on us. Let's get the AP ammo firing. Beautiful. Alright, well done, guys. Alright, we're nearly at the ships. Let's try and defend these things. I have no idea what against, so let's actually go low altitude. Okay, we have to clear the area of enemies. We can do that pretty easy. I'm just trying to make sure that my wheel doesn't get hit, because I don't want it taken out. I've been in this situation too many times. But if we stay at low altitude, I'm hoping that the wheel doesn't get hit. Jesus Christ, that guy got absolutely murdered. Also need to remember to go and get that recon thing. More enemy fighters have been spotted. There they are. Perfecto. I'm gonna have to turn at some point. I think the time to turn is now, so get ready, Steadley. Steadley's gonna have to do quite a lot here. Let's get the incendiary firing. Looks like the SM92 is the one I'm going to have to personally deal with, which is fine. Just use AP to take it out. Focus fire, come on Steadley. Nice. Alright, come on boys. Just keep taking them all out. Keep hitting them hard. Get the focus fire on Malice. Go on, Malice, reload the gun, reload the gun. Come on, brother. Nice. Alright, is that all of them? Can I go take a picture? Yes, okay. Picture time. Alright, let's get Rocker over here, steadily. Right, we need to conserve fuel. That's our only real problem right now, so steadily, that's going to be your job. Just while Rocker takes the picture. Also going to drop all my bombs on it, just in case anything happens. Yeah, I have Mustang support, but you can see it's on cooldown, so I used it before. I'm going to have to use it a little bit less, a little bit more sparingly next time. Steadily, get back to your position. Rocker, close the doors. Get over here. Here we go. Now focus fire. Kevlar. Let's get the focus on. That's the 262. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Come on. Damn it! Ugh. No, I didn't see a question about earning money. Retype it so I see it. Yeah, it was the other wheel. Ridiculous. So No Gaijin said War Thunder is a land air sea game, but they're talking about all parts of the game. Will we see ships? What are the same battle rating as the LEP 2A5? I mean, they want to create battle cruisers, right? So probably they also want to make battleships. And then we'll get extended BRs probably into modern frigates, modern destroyers. I could definitely see it happening. Right, let's just go heal up people. Kevlar can go and have a sit down. Do kills give you more money, or the objectives? Kills give you XP, so that ranks up your crew and stuff like that. Whereas the objectives give you money and XP. Okay, we're good. I think if you killed a bunch of enemies, yeah, you probably would in World War II, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, you come back as a war hero and all that stuff. Right, so the first thing is, I want to make sure that at least one person gets back okay. And I think our most valuable member is either Kevlar or Rocker. So I think what we'll do is we'll send Rocker off the wing. With the parachute, of course. Make sure he gets there safe and sound. Oh no, Rocker, you can go out here. Alright, so Rocker will be saved. Whee! And parachute is out. Right, good stuff. So we know that Rocker is going to be fine. Let's make sure the rest of the crew is also fine. Whoops. We are going to make it. The problem is that we're down a wheel again. And what that normally means is we're going to crash and lose the whole plane. So I have to try my best to make sure that doesn't happen. I mean, we actually did better when we only had we had 0 wheels instead of 2. But yeah, 0 wheels instead of 1. But yeah, we only have 1 wheel right now. Let's use lean. I don't know what else I can do to improve my chances of not blowing up the aircraft. I don't think it will go too well. I mean, I think we'll see what happens with ships as they get larger. Especially with the Naval EC game mode, right? Like, if they make that how it is, then, you know, you can just filter everybody into that, so you don't have to worry about matchmaking. You can just do it how you do aircraft EC. Can't you belly land? Every time I've tried to emergency land in the past, the plane's blown up, so you can't belly land if you only have 1 gear. Right, here we go. Right, come on, Jay, bring it in. Slowly does it. Fuck! The game doesn't let you land without lowering your gear.